What do you hear? What do you say? It's another Roblox day, and I'm here in the legendary world of Piggy, Book 2, Chapter 7, and in today's video, I'm going to show you 2 from the Lost Book that are already out, and I'm just going to get these little eyes, and we're going to open up our little friend, and his name's Friend. That's a clever name for your friend, to be friend. And one of the leaks tells me possibly this could not be a boat, and one tells me it is a boat. So I'm quite confused about these leaks. They are darkened. I have lightened them up to take a better look at what we're dealing with here. Also, I'm going to show you a secret surprise that possibly could be in Chapter 8. Wait to the end of the video, and I'm going to show you something that you're not going to see anywhere else. So let's get right into it. But first, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on notification bell to all. Check me out every day as I am a Piggy live streamer. So let's get into the first leak. And this first leak is a picture, and it kind of looks like something we've seen before. It's like a kitchen. If you look at the floor, that looks very familiar. Now, I did lighten this up a little bit, and what I saw on the other side was kind of a sink over here at the counter and some food trays. So what this tells me, it is a picture of the galley in the bottom of the boat. If you don't know what a galley is, it's a kitchen eating area for a ship. So the galley looks almost the same as like the restaurant from Chapter 1, to believe it or not. But this does look like it would be in the bottom of a boat. We're also going to look at the end cutscene and read it a little more carefully and see if it matches these pictures that we're dealing with here. So the galley, it does look like there's some food. It does look like there's some items to pick up, and it does look very, very abandoned. Now, the next picture is really weird, and I have highlighted that here for you. Take a look. This actually does not look like a boat to me. Let's examine everything in this picture. On the left, it looks like some kind of kiosk that has like a list on it, like arrivals and departures or something. And then on the blue sign right there, which will read, we're going to go ahead and blow this up. And if you look on the blue sign over there, it says the Beards Inc. The future is now, diverse and functional. And then I can't read the last line. That seems like an advertisement for a furniture company or something, or somebody selling some kind of futuristic products or functional products, which led me to furniture, because in Chapter 7 we have a lot of furniture like laying everywhere, including that blocked door where you see the sign where Gary has kind of locked himself upstairs because he's afraid of the monster. Then in the center there we have like another bulletin board, and then on the door to the right, it's like a glass door with lettering on it, and that lettering seems again like another advertisement. What really tips me off that this is not a boat, picture of a boat, or it could be, I don't know. The color pattern doesn't match the boat at all. For one, it looks like the buildings we've been going through. Actually looks like refinery, to tell you the truth. But if you look over to the right, there's like a rail, and this looks like a stair that's going down to another level. But what really made me think this is not a boat, and this could be some kind of waiting area for a transportation hub, either a airport or a train station, is look right here. We have seats, like booths, like waiting seats, like you're waiting for your train. And the kiosk on the left tells me that's a schedule, like that's some kind of transportation schedule. It's either a train station or it's a facility. Also, I want to talk about this end scene in the current map that I'm playing in Piggy, not really the Lost Book, but this end scene at the end of this video kind of confuses me. And check out what they said. Hello, is anyone there? Okay, so we get on the boat, and then they're like, who goes there? Avast, ye filthy landlubbers! It's my name. I'm Captain Budgety. I am the captain of this ship. Or I'm the captain of Medora. Where are you? Where are you the ones that lit the lighthouse? Of course we were, Budgety. We need a ride, bro. You board my ship and ask me for help? This isn't a charity. He's kind of rude, isn't he? We don't have time to waste. We need to get across the North Sea and fast. Okay, so there's a hint coming up here that's going to kind of tell us what the next map could be. Sink me across the sea on the Medora. You have lost your minds, and we aren't going anywhere. I used the fuel we had left to dock here. Okay, so that tells me there's no fuel on the ship. do you have any spare fuel? And he's like, no. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. But it's not possible to get it. Why is that? Ever since Davy Jones cursed the world, my hearties weighed the anchor and left to sea. So somebody that's not infected left already in another boat. Then we found out one of our mates had Davy's sickness, which was, I guess, the infection. One by one, they fell and had no choice but to seal them in the lower levels of the ship, not this ship. To this day, the ship remains sealed alongside the fuel reserves. Okay, so we're talking about a totally different area. We're not talking about this boat. We're talking about another ship that's by the fuel reserves. Where are the fuel reserves being kept? This tells me it's a different building. All right, let me go down and get the fuel for you. Then you'll take us across the sea. He may not be talking about this boat. So I do think there is going to be another character in the next chapter that we've seen before. In this chapter, our new familiar face, or our familiar face that we saw before, was Budgety. But I think next chapter we're going to have another familiar face. And I wonder who it can be. Leave your comment what you think it would be. So it looks like we're actually not going down the boat. We're actually going to leave the boat, go down the street to the fuel reserves where he locked the crew. He didn't lock them. He said he locked them in down somewhere. There was also supposed to be an update with the whole metaverse universe thing, and I was hoping Piggy would be an AJ crate. So I'm really pulling for Piggy to have an AJ crate soon, because I'm pulling for Team AJ. If you're pulling for Team AJ, hashtag Team AJ in the chat. If not, hashtag your favorite team. Make sure you subscribe, leave me a like, and I will see you on the next one. And remember, people, stay lucky.